Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at NDN TV Nigeria. Click on the subscribe button and be the first to get notifications.
The Benin Traditional Council says the indiscriminate use of the round coral beads, otherwise known as ikele, the ada and eben ceremonial swords by persons who are not chiefs in the kingdom, and the okuku headgear by women other than the Oba's wives and princesses is not only an abomination, but also an abuse of the Benin customs and tradition. The council says henceforth, anyone using those items who is not entitled to will face the wrath of Benin gods and ancestors. Accordingly, priests and priestesses all over the kingdom have been mandated by the Oba of Benin, Amonoba Nedo Ukwu Akpolokpolo Ebe Aware II, to lay curses on such people who the Benin Traditional Council describes as uninformed and disgruntled. The ancient Benin Kingdom, founded sometime around the 10th century, is known worldwide for its culture and tradition that has remained largely intact for hundreds of years. Not even the British invasion of 1897 or the Christian missionary expeditions into Africa could taint the cherished culture and tradition of the people. Its 40 traditional rulers so far, known as the Oba of Benin, have jealously guarded its pristine culture and tradition over the years. In recent times, some aspects of the Benin custom and tradition seem to have been infiltrated and abused by persons whom the Benin Traditional Council describes as uninformed and disgruntled. Amongst the aspects of the Benin custom that the Traditional Council says have been abused include the indiscriminate use of the round coral beads known as ikele by persons who are not chiefs or from the royal family. The ebe ceremonial sword is an exclusive preserve of chiefs in the Benin Kingdom, which is principally used when paying homage to the Benin monarch, and is also now being used by all and sundry. The okuku headgear for women, which entails the packing of the hair into a bun or beehive shape, is also being mischievously decorated with ornaments like brass blades that are reserved for the wives of the Oba of Benin and princesses in the palace. To halt this abuse, the Benin Traditional Council has announced a selective ban on the use of these cultural items.
The breach of this age-long custom and tradition would be met with serious consequences on those who involved and their generation yet unborn.
To enforce the ban, the Benin monarch has directed priests and priestesses in the kingdom to lay curses on anyone who disobeys this directive. However, this action has been received with mixed feelings by people in the kingdom.
It is a welcome idea for the Omonoba to put a ban on that igele and okuku, because our people seem to deviate from their traditional way of life, try to imitate. It's only the Oba's wife that used to put on okuku.
That okuku, whether they tie for burial or for marriage, is to show that we are a Benin woman. It's our culture. So our Oba are not supposed to ban it. So for me, what I see there is that that is just jealous.
Omonoba should use his good office to ensure that even markets, unions in the market, I know that he's the patron of all market unions. He should talk to them and control the prices of foodstuff. The people of the kingdom are dying. They are hungry because of the escalating prices of goods and services, products. And that is what I think for now should engage the attention of the Benin monarch.
While the pronouncement from the Oba of Benin and the Benin Traditional Council was directed to Edo people, other Nigerians who had been drawn to the beauty of the Edo culture were wondering if the ban and the curses also extended to them. The Esan people in Edo State, who share similar culture and tradition and are widely known to have migrated from Benin Kingdom, are particularly worried about their fate. To clear the air, Inside the Niger Delta visited the longest reigning monarch In Esan land today, the Onoje of Igwebe, His Royal Highness Ehizoje Eluejero, to provide clarity on the matter.
When we do burial, we do marriage, we have the limit to which ordinary people will make their head do, and it will be acceptable. Not that which is exclusive preserve of the royalties, the palace and so on. It's not a question of whether his rulership, the rulership of Oba covers the entire Edo State. I don't think that is the issue. Anything that is traditionally done in Benin, because we are offspring of Benin, and such practice is also done here. If there's a pronouncement there, we know very well that it embodies everyone.
That certain aspects of the Benin culture and tradition have been generalized for use by all and sundry to attend marriages, burials, and other ceremonies is a testament to the strong influence of current fashion trends, not just in Nigeria, but in Africa, where modern-day fashion designers with creative prowess are mixing both traditional and contemporary designs to produce looks and outfits that are not only pro-African, but also have global appeal. While fashion designers are keen to create new looks, they must take into cognizance respect for culture and tradition and ensure that their creations do not infringe on the sanctity of age-long traditional practices.
Inside the Niger Delta,